of Nigerians with government ahead 64th independence celebration. President Tinubu appointed advisor for China-Nigeria strategic partnership. Advancing major flood, landslides kill over 100 people in Nepal. And in sports, FIFA unveils stadia for 2025 Club World Cup in United States. Now the details. I am Sarah Adesanya. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has called for a collaborative effort of all Nigerians as the country pulls through the current economic situation ahead of its 64th independence anniversary. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at a Thanksgiving service organized by the Ministry of Home Affairs as part of activities marking the National Independence Day. The governor, who was represented by his Deputy Chief of Staff, Sam Igube, described the theme of the celebration, Rebuilders of Broken Foundations, taken from Isaiah 58, verse 12, as apt, especially as this period when the country is going through challenges that have threatened its peace and development. Governor Sanwo-Olu urged the Nigerians to exercise more patience with the present administration and the country as they contribute positively to the healing renewal of the nation by being patriotic and showing love to one another.
Governments alone cannot bear the weight of transformation. Every individual has a role to play in rebuilding the foundations of our great nation. Responsibility for governance by the citizen must go beyond the ballot box to active participation through organized feedback mechanisms, lobbying, volunteering, and enterprise that shape the evolution of our physical spaces and our interaction with one another.
The governor also pledged his administration's commitment to addressing the immediate and long-term needs of the people by building critical foundation for socio-economic development of the state through transformational programs and projects in transportation, education, technology, health, amongst others, to drive the state economic growth. Earlier in the sermon, Bishop Jeremiah Adeyemi of CMAG International Ministry urged Nigerians to be patient and in humility seek the face of God for divine turnaround as the country pulls through the current rebuilding process.
And thank God, the Lord has given us beautiful people in this country, and they are doing their best, and we are believing God that the Lord will continue to orchestrate their steps, be with them, give them wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding to take Nigeria to expectation.
Prayers were offered for the president, vice president, and their families. Governor Sanwo-Olu and family, members of the Lagos State Executive Council, residents of the state, peace and unity of Nigeria, Greater Lagos, other state, economy, security, amongst others. The event was attended by members of the State Executive Council, top government officials, party faithful, voluntary and religious bodies, representatives of security agencies, students, amongst others. The Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Oluyinka Olumide, has urged the town planning officers posted to various ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, to play their role in ensuring the adherence of physical development plans in project implementation. Olumide made this known in Alausa during an interactive meeting with town planning officers serving in various MDAs. He said physical planning is the bedrock of any meaningful development and should be so respected by all MDAs of government, drawing their project from the provisions of the master and model city plans. While urging the planning officers to make their impact felt in their postings to provide the needed professional services and guidance, Olumide said the ministry would not relent in its efforts to provide the enabling environment for better performance. He expressed confidence that the interactive session, which would now be held every month to review activities and compare notes, will go a long long way in repositioning physical planning in allied MDAs. The Lagos State Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Bentina has emphasized the pivotal role that tourism plays in promoting global harmony and understanding, highlighting the unique ability of the tourism sector to act as a catalyst for peace, bridging divides by bringing people from diverse backgrounds together. The Commissioner stated this during the celebration of the World Tourism Day in Lagos with the theme Tourism and Peace. Bentina said the state hopes to strengthen the narrative of tourism as part to peace and reconciliation, demonstrating how tourism can create opportunities for sustainable development while bringing people closer together. Along with this, the Commissioner reiterated that Lagos State government's dedication to expanding its tourism sector, promoting the city's rich history, cultural heritage, and vibrant arts scene. Speaking in the same vein, the Special Advisor on Tourism, Arts and Culture, Idris Aregbe, maintained that the chosen topic for this year's WTD comes at a time when Lagos is investing heavily in infrastructure to boost its tourism industry. Aregbe pointed out that Lagos is positioning itself as a hub for both leisure and cultural tourism, with an added emphasis on peace building. And now to the rest of the stories. President Bola Tinubu has appointed Joseph Tegbe as Director General and Global Liaison for the Nigeria-China Strategic Partnership reached by the two countries during the President's visit in September. According to Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, Tegbe, a 1988 first-class graduate in civil engineering from Obafemi Awolowo University, will report directly to the President. Tegbe is a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, FCA, and the fellow of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria. It will immediately submit a strategic action plan to enable Nigeria to benefit from the agreement between the two countries in Beijing, and as the CISA of the strategic partnership, it will lead day-to-day operations, engage continuously with Chinese counterparts, and ensure that all deliverables are met and synchronized with national development goals. To mark the 2024 World Health Day, the World Health Organization, WHO, has shared a detailed guide outlining typical warning signs of heart attack. In a post shared on X, WHO identified the following symptoms: feeling faint or lightheaded, breaking into a cold sweat, shortness of breath, amongst others. A heart attack, medically referred to as myocardial infarction, is a life-threatening condition in which the heart muscle begins to die due to insufficient blood flow. The medical emergency is typically caused by a blockage in the arteries that supplies blood to the heart. If left untreated, a heart attack can lead to permanent damage to the heart and, in severe cases, death. WHO advises the general public to maintain a heart-healthy lifestyle, managing stress, and regularly check their heart health to prevent heart attack. The Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu has facilitated with the Special Advisor to President Bola Tinubu on Sustainable Development Goals, Princess Adejoke Orilope Adefulire, on her 65th birthday. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a statement issued on Sunday by Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Gbóyèga Akọ́ṣílẹ̀, described Orilope Adefulire, the former Deputy Governor of Lagos, as an Amazon and worthy ambassador of Lagos State. The governor also commended Princess Orilope Adefulire's contributions to the growth and development of Lagos State in different capacities, praying that God will give her good health and strength as she continues to render more service to humanity, Lagos State, and Nigeria. In the same vein, the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has congratulated the former Deputy Governor of Lagos. Obasa, in a statement by his media office, described Orilope Adefulire as a shining star who continues to make Lagos proud years after serving the state as Deputy Governor. According to Obasa Urulopade Fulere's leadership style, commitment to service, and dedication to whatever responsibilities placed before her have consistently marked her out as one to be celebrated. And on foreign news, major floods and landslides in Nepal have killed more than 120 people across Himalaya nation. Dozens are still missing after 2 days of intense rainfall, which has inundated the valley around the capital, Kathmandu. According to government spokesperson Prithvi Gung, the flooding had also broken water pipes, affected telephone and power lines. Meanwhile, crews are still carrying out rescues on helicopters and inflatable raft, and so far, more than 3,000 people have been rescued. The government said 10,000 police officers, as well as volunteers and members of the army, have been mobilized as part of search and rescue efforts. And in sport, FIFA has unveiled the 12th stadia in the USA that will host the highly anticipated FIFA Club World Cup 2025, bringing together the top 32 clubs from across the globe to compete for the prestigious title of FIFA Club World Champions. This announcement marks a significant step for FIFA, though some clubs have expressed concerns over the tournament's impact on their already crowded calendars. The tournament kicks off on Sunday, 15th June 2025, and will culminate with a final on Sunday, 13th July 2025, at MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey. This venue will also host the FIFA World Cup 2026 final, further establishing its status as a major footballing hub. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us on like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch your news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that Solo administration constructed watchtowers with alarm bells and perimeter fences in model colleges? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. During the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has called for a collaborative effort of all Nigerians as the country pulls through the current economic situation ahead of a 64th independence anniversary. President Bola Tinubu has appointed Joseph Tegbe as Director General and Global Liaison for the Nigeria-China Strategic Partnership reached by the two countries during the president's visit in September. We also told you that major floods and landslides in Nepal have killed more than 120 people across Himalayan nation. And in sport, FIFA unveiled the 12th stadia in the United States of America that will host the FIFA Club World Cup 2025, bringing together the top 32 clubs from across the globe to compete for the prestigious title of FIFA Club World Champions. For contact to the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Adesanya Ajoyuka. I am Sarah Adesanya. Thank you for listening and God bless you.